probably to get out of this group.
Oh, hello.
This is a very winnable situation. Division X Gaming. What a heavy lean to it be. So much value out of that paranoia, though.
So much value in paranoia. The slow orb comes out there, but the trades are coming in for DXG. The fire coordination is more in favor for them, and now it's an awkward situation. Who one tap will just throw a nade into the distance, see if they can find anything, but they already get run down by the fog, and here it is. Sushi Boy, well, I've talked about this. They've done 1v3 clutches before. I don't know if it's going to happen. They already get stunned, shot down. There's just nothing that they can do.
Baited like they're going over to A. Look how heavy X10 have committed to this, but they don't actually go. The turret gets no value.
Oh, you're right.
From X10 right now. They come back, pivot towards B. Now, admittedly, Division X don't have much info in and of themselves, so they have to slowly creep up here, but there's plenty of time for them to just inch their way into sight. X10 aren't moving. They are steadfast on the A site, despite the fact that they have seen no one. And, I mean, this is a free plant. You're going to have to go for a full retake.
Oh, wow. This is a bait and a half. You're right. All right, well, they didn't just avoid the Bucky, they avoided the entire team. And this is really amazing to see. So now, this retake, I'm not too sure. The smokes have been great coming in from this Omen on DXG, and I don't know what they can do. Nice nade does slow down any progression through heaven, and here we go. Scary. Maybe going to try to take it, but the clock is ticking, and we're halfway through the fight. You might be just better off, I don't know, just taking some guns. It is easy. It's more worth it to die to the spike. DXG is able to find 3. Bucky comes in, tries to do as much damage as they can. Maybe so they are going to go into the buy once more with feeling. No real save, and it looks like they're going to just play mid for picks right now and just see what they can get. I think it's very smart from DXG. See if they can find. Maybe it'll be a little bit aggressive. They're baiting out some utility, baiting out one slow orb, so at least that's something for their troubles right now. There's the wall.
Well, combo to the flash too, actually. So they weren't as confident shooting that early, so they're gonna have to spray it down. But that buys a lot of time here. Good aftershock to force Fox out, and that'll get the second slow orb out of the Sage more than likely. No, actually gonna save it. Wait for the swing. This is a little bit risky. Ooh, catches the breach forward though, and then can use the slow orb. Player from Rafters coming around too. Cruz getting a lot of damage done. That was so well coordinated by X10.
Massive, and now we see different. Now able to just TP on over to the other side, but there is still 4 players pretty much in prime health condition. Gonna try to fight this. You have all the smokes in the world as an Omen, but is it gonna be enough? You're gonna have to play it really smart. And that is already losing the first duel will not help you there, and that is going to be another clean round for X10 to tie it up.
Bemi, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here and tell you one of my unpopular
Yes,
opinions,
go on, Paul.
right?
Go off.
I don't think this opinion is very popular here, but I
Do it, Paul.
very much spread themselves out. Now, Division X, ooh, they're going out B main. You bet your bottom dollar. This is gonna be aggressive. They do have some semblance of economy here. Oh, and the lockdown going out too.
All right, well, see if they get any value as it will just slow down the progression.
Oh!
One nade as they get detained though, and the bomb bot. So they do find something. The paranoia will come down. Trade for trade here, but I mean, you're
on
still
the
going
site, ready to blow them to smithereens. Absolutely beautiful play there from X10, and they're already off to a good start in this round too.
like a firing squad. Yeah, not much they can work with here as DXG. Maybe take some guns, but that's about it. But they're already starting to go one by one. Foxes gets 2, trying to get away, but use! All right, 2 tap on here. They take a gun. And, you know, that's nice and all. Rambutan is the last one remaining, though. They are sort of spread out, though, at the moment. So, heaven with this op. And you're going to keep them on edge. I think they are aware. They heard the dash. Both bomb bodies are going to be out there, but it's not going to be a bow bot. Both bots will get shot down. Screens is smoked as well. And now there it is. At least a couple of frags going in favor for DXG, but the res comes out for Sushi Boy. So heaven! Oh my gosh, I think that lined up for them. Fog will be able to control Heaven. They just got to watch out potentially for ropes. Who will just sort of give up on screens, come around there, see if they can find anything. It's down to Pooh and Scary. I mean, you at least got some smokes, and you're going to rush in. You get fog, but you're just going to jump away right into the crossfire. Or just get shot down. Well, you were worried if they were going to be able to find value with the op. They just did right now. That's massive right there. That's the wall gone, potentially res, and a bunch of other stuff. Now Hysteria, see if they can deny the skill orb, but they get it anyways. Or actually, no, I don't think they get it yet. But they are potentially going to do it now after they drop this ult. The lockdown comes out. They're going to push through again. Nice nade. And they are going to be able to find a few of their teammates. But Scary is able to trade out. Still 2v3, though, in favor for DXG. And they are going to be able to get the plant. So, all in all, a successful push in theory.
Rough retake. X10 do have the lockdown available. Sushi Boy's going to slap that one down. Nobody going forward to actually deal with that thus far. And Sushi Boy's not pushing his luck, forcing everybody out into B main. Immediately going to start this defuse, but the Rolling Thunder is available. Forces him off and flying in.
Blood will come out from Pooh, one tap, able to get used. And the Showstopper's available, like you said. Gets shot down, but doesn't find anything, but that's okay. That's because the teammates were able to find it earlier. But that being said, different. It's going to change things up here. Has the Heaven, but coming through ropes will be their teammate.
Faking into B Heaven, trying to draw rotates, and he does. Actually, you can see one player going through defender spawn right now. Rambutan, honestly, just a martyr for his team, has created more than enough space. He executes a little bit late, though. The Showstopper takes him onto the site, will clear out everything, not finding much actual value, though. And Division X, while they've gotten onto the site, it's costly for them, and they're now in a 4v5. Oh, they haven't even got the play down! It gets caught in a lobby! Are you kidding me?
That is so unfortunate. Now, there's this awkward standoff now, and the time is running down. The slow orb is massive. They're able to get them one by one. Really, the only win condition is if they can murder. Try to take over Heaven, which is really smart. They're going to start doing some noises. They do get flashed. However, they run out of bullets. Yes, I can, but they still win it out in the end. But Bomb Buddy, oh, it does damage for them. If they can get a trade, that would be nice, but Fog does manage to do some damage. And it's already falling apart here, and the defense prophecy is still being foretold by Paul. Comes in slowing any type of information or tried to take with the guns.
Well, keep in mind, it's Sage. There's that heal available. Not gonna have a second one, though. That's a low health Sage, and that one's gonna be low health for quite a while. Already, Sushi Boy's gone too. That's all the pressure toward A. Completely alleviated. X10, they can creep up B here, but they're going to run into a Raze and a Breach and an Omen on site. There goes the Paint Shell. One does fire back here. Rambutan suddenly very low, will be eliminated, but that's too. When that deeper smoke went into Heaven, they read the possibility that somebody could come over different in a very good position too. Is going to get flashed a little bit by his own teammate there. Comes back out, and Fox will take him down, but Rambutan good for the trade.
Oh, no.
Bloody as can be, and unfortunate for Division X, but they're still in a fine spot to take this round.
10 seconds left.
Pooh one tap, nowhere near the spike, has no idea when anyone is stomping around the B site.
To rotate to A, and is Fog reading this? I don't even understand anymore. Everybody's all over the place, Paul.
Bro, Crows and Scary have just been a two-man hit squad running around the B side. Unfortunately, that two-person hit squad is down to one. And Scary is alone on B site while support desperately tries to come through. Rolling Thunder going out pretty early here. Honestly, don't know if that one was necessary, but Randy Yes, I Can is actually stuck around in B Heaven.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, Sushi Boys does go down. There is the res coming up in B Heaven, but now Division X should know exactly where this hit is coming to. Rambutan ready for more. Showstopper out, chucked on in. Won't hit much there. But a huge threat to Division X. We are running out of time. Just 15 seconds remaining for them to get this spike down. Scary has to bolt to the site.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, and barely any time to commit to that. So now they're gonna be a little relieved and relaxed that they got the spike planted. But I mean, Yes I Can and their teammate are gonna be pretty much working on trying to get this locked down. There is 11 health, so maybe they might just save here. DXG, they know that
they for the lockdown, hard hit onto B.
Well, a good flash will deny different any type of value. But wait, excuse me? Did you just get 2 KOs with a flash up third?
Hello?
Is the ace coming around? It will be they are getting passive. They just had this lead a second ago, and now they're sort of slowly falling apart. That said, they got a gun now, and they're waiting just for Scary to get over there and plant it, which they will. Still 3v2, and Scary is on very low health, Paul.
A lot available here. Rolling Thunder as well as from the shadows, and that's just an easy left click hold.
Does give them a little information that potentially there's going to be a fight in mid.
DIVISIONXGAMING are prepared for this though. Breach, Raze, and Killjoy all stacked up toward the middle of the map right now. Going for a swing out of here would be risky, but with the Rolling Thunder supporting him, you can absolutely do it. Tear them apart. X10, their push is routed before it even begins. They have to back up and reconsider their options with only 40 seconds remaining. I think this can go just fine, assuming they don't double stack their ultimates on the site. If you use the Rolling Thunder or the Showstopper to clear Heaven, then this might be okay, especially if if you use the Rolling Thunder Heaven and then the Raze can go onto site. But no, it's the opposite way around. They both go onto the site, and that Showstopper and the Rolling Thunder completely win. There's nothing available anymore for X10.
A little bit of a tag there.
Spike planted.
Lockdown will come out. And they managed to get used, so that's nice, but they traded out. And it is still potential to take this back. Sushi Boys! Oh, they did destroy the lockdown, but Scary's also going to lock down the round for them, and they do
not much else available. Still 3 on this side. Breach, Omen, and the Raze, all characters very good at stopping pushes.
Last back pushing on through, but DXG with the last name will be able to get quite a bit of damage. Traded out though. Cruz gets 2 before they go down, which is nice. DXG able to take him out. Nice. Actually, they managed to get Fog as well. X10 have an opening. They have to go through the smoke though, and they will trade it out at least, but still 2v2. They'll be able to get the plant. Now uses last one standing and is on the other side of the map. So they don't have much time to work with, but at least they have a gun to their name and full health and full armor. So
they're going to get spotted by the turret here though. Hughes is going to get seen. Oh, hello?
It's on it's facing the other way. It's facing the other way.
Turret. No, shit. Oh boy. All right, so they have no idea where Hughes
they're
is
gonna
now.
fall
They're gonna
down.
hear him drop. And this is a great crossfire. Great angle here for X10. Not able to make the flick happen. They want to go A.
Oh.
Just thinking about that swing. Thinking about it. No, I'm just gonna back up.
About that swing. Oh no! Okay. And I thought that was gonna line up perfectly to get 2, but all right. One goes down. They still have the spike. X10.
Ready for Division X though, and I believe the spike will get planted just in time.
You should
DXG. Fog, the only player remaining. Lockdown. Have to try and get a pick immediately. Spotted 2. Picks up the Phantom. No time remaining. No tailwind either. You can't get caught by this, Fog. That's the round if you do. And detain. Position known. It's a horror movie now as Fog tries to hide. But the killers will
There's also going to be a whole lot of people in Garage. They are probably just going to grab the skill orb for the breach and then just go nuts. I mean, the paranoia will be dropped down. Does manage to get one, but who's still able to get the shot? But the shot comes out for Yes I Can, and they will be slowed down. But now here he comes. Flash comes out. They have to back away. Can they win the duel? Yes, they will. Crows will be able to trade it out. The wall comes out to be able to plant it. Comes to Earthshatter, does manage to shock. He still gets one in the process, though. I don't know how much else will happen. They actually get a second one. The lockdown is still going on. And they take it in. There is overtime happening right here, right now, Paul.
Holy moly, we head to OT. That gives them so much room to breathe and rotate. This is going to be bloody.
Nice molly out for the crowd control. They actually jumped on over the good dash coming in here. Sushi Boys will actually be able to get one, but they drop down. Trades are coming in, but they are rushing on site DXG, and now there's nobody at screens. Flash comes in, you have your breach still on DXG, so that does mean that the crowd control is happening. Good aftershock comes out, slows things down, and now Scary is the last one. Afraid and alone, gets almost done, tagged out, does manage to get one, but the paranoia happens and they're 15 health away. Spike is planted, and they have to go for this. They just have to hope that they don't get shot through the smoke, but that's it. DXG is that match point.
Division X not in a phenomenal spot. They have control of Heaven at the very least, but it's also walled off, so not as powerful as it might once have been.
Great, the smoke comes in, screens this wall. Oh, it's actually Heaven that's walled up. Screen is maybe open. Yes, I can. Does go no and get two. And DXG different has to clutch this out for the team. They have to go for the defuse right now, and it looks like nobody's aware of where they're going. They're actually going to send out the paranoia. I think the Sage got hit. The footsteps are being heard, but they don't know where it's coming from. They have to go for the defuse, and there it is. The breach gone for DXG, so flashes and stuns going into the site. It's not an option. And they are picking them off one by one, so this is looking like match point is going to go back over in favor for X10.
Not a done deal yet, but certainly not a great start here for Division X. They're going to lose out pretty heavily on that trade there, too. Easy pickup there for Crows. Fog goes down. Different is forced to just play in and out of B Heaven here. Going to be forced to connect.
We got to do it now. We got to get the frags, even though we're on defense, and we could just let them come to us. But here we go. DXG get the first pick this time. Now it's in their favor. X10 maybe feeling a little bit of that anxiousness themselves. Morale booster, yes, but still all the same high on nerves. And already, yes, I can will be able to get Scary. And that's the smoke's gone. That's a lot of the crowd control gone. The mollies are gone. A lot of that useful utility. So now it's basically relied upon this Raze to take leadership here over on X10.
Maybe 10 dodges that flash too. Oh, but pulls out his own.
No!
Right, it's
the timing.
Yes, I can is still there for the frag and position revealed, but they had no idea that Different was also in B main. Now Cruz is all alone. Timing here is going to be pivotal. Does spot the jet with a smoke out, so now able to run over to A, but a 1 versus 3 is going to be the scenario after this plant.
At least they have the spike, so they can at least set up for it, and they have some. Fog was the first one to go out, so this aggressive push on ramp, I'm going to be a little bit worried about.
I love this. They've gotten so much control of the map, Division X. If they just keep their players alive, they are in an amazing spot right now. They fault lined and smoked into B main. This buys so much time. Are they actually? Wow. Okay.
They're going to market.
Are they going through that smoke? They are. They're just coming up behind. They're going to give the position away and now have to retreat. But they can still stay back there. They force some utility too. As long as they stay alive, as long as they have that crossfire in B main, they're in a great spot.
And they can set up in garage now too.
Exactly.
So maybe they were just trying to bait out some utility while also setting up. So now, I don't know if they're going to try to push B here, but they certainly are wasting time for X10. So this is great from DXG.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't slow.
Oh,
okay. I thought that was going to be a collat, but Sushi Boy's a little bit quicker on the trigger, and now A site is pretty free, honestly. Oh, who is? Barely able to play.
I wouldn't do it, man. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Here we go. Spike's about to be planted right now, and the clock will begin ticking for DXG. They've already lost another member. They don't check the corner closely enough, and it looks like it is going to glow out, and that is going to be it. A flawless victory, and finally X10.
Heavy lean to be here for X10. Kuhn, who has been subbed in for Different, mind you, already at the ready. Rambutan not going to get it much, and that is the only flash that Breach was rocking, so things suddenly get a little bit more dicey for Division X.
Gonna get dicey for Division X, but that being said, they do manage to get quite a few frags before I can even make sense of what just happened. They will go for defuse. Sushi Boy will try to. I mean, maybe Pooh one tap gets close and personal, but they gotta check Heaven. Yes, I can. Will be able to get away. One disengage, throws out the drone just to see where they are. They know that Pooh is going to be near short, and Pooh is going to try to go around, get over to dash up, and will they be able to find? Yes, I can. It was beautifully done. Now the site's open. Rambutan gonna actually try to take this on before they can even have the teammates link up, and now the other two are just stuck in Heaven. They're gonna be able to throw some smokes out, but I don't know. This could be finally X10's favor. Turt will reveal them.
Good paranoia there. Not able to push it in time though, so full sight back to that killjoy. Okay.
Nice little tag onto Fog. Just a nice, slow, clean A site, A push. They're actually going to use the ultimate here. Don't know how much of a fan I am of that, but they may not have read into that they are going for the eco. So, at the moment, very forgivable. But they are going to realize that this... Oh, hell! Whoa. Okay,
this has gotten a little bit bloodier than X10 were expecting. They have the spike stuck in hell, though, so they have to go for this plant. At the ready is who's couldn't quite chain those shots onto the most part. They will get back around to A-Long and pick up that op, presumably. But Division X, it feels a little bit awkward for them. I feel like that's the third or fourth time already in this map, when we only have 4 rounds on the board, where someone has just... I can't even call it an ego peek. Just like an intel peek. You know, that quick jiggle peek you do around a corner, and still lost a gunfight on that. That's Fog dying. Not great. Adds to the list of worries in this round, too. They have to heavily commit to both A and C. Leave B for a retake. No other options available to them. Good first pick there from Kuhn, and is supported by the Cypher. Oh, who's able to cover him here? This suddenly becomes shooting fish in a barrel for Division X. They're able to get 5 just with those 2 long players.
Rashawn through. Fog will be able to get a couple of members of X10 with their buddy, the Breached, and DXG are looking like they're locking down this site. We want this site, and we want it now!
Well, the good news for them this time around is that there's basically nobody here, except for Fog, and Fog's dead. So, easy gun, picked up there. Now the lockdown can go forward, too. You're probably not going to get that destroyed. Easy pick up there, too, as well onto the Sova. 1 by 1, Division X fall. Kuhn is waiting, thinking about going forward. 1v5. That'd be pretty ambitious, Kuhn. Not gonna lie. Does have paranoia. Long is controlled. There is the from the shadows there, which actually spots nobody. So suddenly Division X are thinking, this probably isn't going A. They weren't committed there, but there is still that lurk as this hit comes C.
It's coming through C, though. Kuhn, nice disengage. Not like they are going to set up a crossfire, and they're going to start retaking the site as a team. And this is what I wanted to see from DXG earlier. If you're going to see a C push, you back up a little bit, give us some space so that way you can regroup and make sure that everybody's together. And now, DXG, player advantage, 20 seconds remaining. It's not looking hot for X10. They can tie it up. Gets 1 pick, but uses it to follow that up. And now, I don't know what else you can do.
10 seconds left.
Under 10 seconds. You're going to try to go for the plan at the very least, but you're going to be greeted by knives. Hughes is still able to trade it up, and they will follow it up.
Best place to actually assail A from. X10, they realize this and get it back off. Ooh.
Smart.
Hello? They maybe expect this, but not enough. Good on the first, and here there's a player supporting it for the second one. Paranoia goes forward, and you are donezo. Kuhn able to at least trade that out. But only 2 players remaining for Division X. They're not going to be able to stop the fight quite reliably. Kuhn is down. There is a flank here from Fog. Good for 2. Just 1 more. Is being planted off. Going for the dash. Pressuring. Creeping forward and taking him down. Fog.
Right, but they have information that they know Sushi Boy is in there, and they will take them out. Thanks to the Cypher, they have that knowledge. They know it's potentially a C push, and they are going to be pushing in, and it's not going to end well for X10, I believe, because they already know it's coming out there. That's they do get 2 more, but it is already 1 player remaining, and after I say that all is not lost, Crows with full health. Actually, Fog takes it out from long. and will just bring it back and keep it a positive half for their team. That's what you want to see when you're trying to come back from a deficit ball. Now they're aware, and B is totally exposed.
Oh, boy.
Paul, they're doing again that thing that you don't like.
Yeah, that thing I was talking about
Oh,
where
no!
going on a B is kind of hard to do in a pistol round because it's hard for you as the attacking team who have planted to spam through the smoke reliably. Can't say the same thing about the attackers. They already got one off of this. And now Division X have retreated out into grass using the owl drone, but nobody's really there. X10, they are going to use quite a bit of utility early. They have Fox in the lurk, though. Fox in the flank, and they're not going to go for just a spike defuse. They push on out and decimate Division X Gaming. Flawless for X10 and the pistol. Where else on the map? Ready on the dart. The Jets ran up sewer, dashes in immediately, and nobody there to support. The timing not working out there for Division X at all. Now they're funneling in onto the site, but one by one they fall. Execution for that heavy of a commitment that early on. Right? So right now, look at this heavy stack A, for example, right? It's okay to lean A toward the early part of the round. But if this early part doesn't go well for them, I don't want to see them overcommit.
They just got caught. Hillman was tagged. Still pushing up in sewers, potentially, though. And I don't know what they want. I guess they want potentially a... Maybe, okay, so Fog looks like... No, they're actually going up long. Okay, so... I don't know what they want. Why would you do this? I was thought
this is the thing. DXG haven't really gotten much info, but they are already committed to the A site. It's good paranoia, at least. It allows the dash to come on through, but Fog dashes instead of firing, so it doesn't get anything done. Now DXG are caught on the site in a nasty pinch. The swing comes out from X10. It does go through a smoke, though, and X10 unprepared for that. Overcommit themselves.
Spike planted.
DXG able to get the spike down. Now 2 versus 1. Sushi Boys has to come out dry, and a good crossfire
adaptability
there.
comes into play, baby. That's what SEA is all about. It's adaptability. But you can't adapt to Poo one tap, as they will get one. Not the same. Well, maybe you can. All right. Fog able to find one, and nice charge into it. They're going to also drop the fans. They're dropping quite a few ults actually here on DXG, but they are able to secure the site and have player advantage. Get the spike down. Crows is going to try to do something, but they get it flashed, stunned, everything, and just right in their face, like a pie. But a couple of frags come out. It's now 2-2. Next 10.
Ooh, okay, this is a good ult. For information there. Clears the site. Nobody is on site. You can push forward. Owl drone also available. We'll spot the jet with the op down long. Gonna be smoked off and tagged. Picks up a Vandal. Can actually push forward here. Maybe on an unexpected flank. They expected both players to be long when it was just the jet. Now very difficult situation here for Scary. Actually wasn't committed to. Now the smoke's being placed and the A hit is undoubtedly going to come on through. Keep in mind, they play their Cypher on C X10, so they don't have the option to...
Through the smoke!
Smoke frags. The smoke frag actually comes the opposite direction. X10 in a rough spot now. Phantom picked up here, but this retake is pretty difficult. Rolling Thunder is available, though. Lockdown 2, this is expensive.
Okay. Well, they certainly want to win this round. It would be very nice for X10. And it looks like they are working on doing that, but they need to make sure that they commit to the defuse, otherwise they won't have enough time. Last one's long, they made them find it. They need to find this, and they won't! Now they're going to use the drone to see if they can safely push on, make sure nobody's at logs or anything. Sees that nobody is there, and they will start pursuing onto the site, and they know there's quite a few people long. They actually get the tag onto the Cypher as well. So now, it's gonna be disastrous. They get the smoke onto there. They're committing to the defuse, and there we go. It's tricky. But, I mean, while we were already talking about that, spike's already been planted. Not tricky at all if you're trying to go onto B. And they do have the guns this time, Paul! They have the ability to hold on to B if they still desire. So, we'll see how it works out. will it work? Because now they have guns. I mean, at the moment, they are going to drop the concussion. Crows is going to try to do something. The connectors aren't smoke. They're only flat. They actually managed to find quite a few, and there you go. Who knew the firepower was too overwhelming? And they're going to shoot through the smoke, though. Oh, my God.
Thunder for contesting the retake, potentially. And X10 are seemingly on eco. So, Division X should be able to make this happen, quote-unquote.
Keyword should. But yeah, I do think they can. Already, however, staking out in garage, see if they can potentially take it. But everybody's hanging out at the barbecue in C-Long, except for the one in backside. They will get one for their troubles, but for every one they get, they are going to get 2 on the side of DXG, and now there's 2 remaining. They're shooting information, so it might start making the rotates here preemptively at garage and also at CT. Scary, ready to drop the paranoia area anytime soon, but I think at this point Division X may want to just disengage and try to give up on this. They're taking a little too long for my liking to try to push up onto C. They can bait out utility if they like,
Bro,
but
look where Poo One Tap is. Hello?
okay.
How has Poo One Tap gotten onto A from the back? I think it was actually spotted there by the breach, but the fact is, Poo One Tap has complete control of the A site. There is nothing X10 can do about this. So this is going to be the freest plant of Division X's career.
Yeah, it is. But lockdown will come down, and it's in an awkward position where they can't take it on. They will have to fall back over into A-Long if they want to have any positioning ever. Well, that's it. The spike is ticking down. They really haven't pushed onto this. Actually, hold on. There's 2 players detained.
Yeah, a couple people got caught by that.
They
They
can
should have
commit
guns
to
now,
that.
but it's already happened. It's already gone.
Wow.
Fog knock him off the box and everything too.
Oh,
Oh,
with
he's
the
not
smoke.
pushing it. Oh, he's not pushing it. Oh,
The smoke makes him too scared.
Cage triggered.
But
Division
they
X
do
Gaming still get onto the site. They don't have garage control though. They can plant this spike. They plant it a little bit far away. Okay, they were baiting that shock dart to come through. The second one will tag up the Sova, but won't be able to stop the spike from being planted there. Garage control still there. Scary coming on out on a very powerful angle. Has locked Division X Gaming members onto the site. And X10 can then pincer them. And once again, send us into overtime. And Cubby, yes, it will. Nice one there, too. Fog gets too ambitious. Gets caught on A-Long. Rambutan is there. Actually ready, expecting players to push up. Goes for the swing out, but trades 1 for 1. This has gotten very bloody, and it's not in Division X Gaming's favor. Now it is. As Yes I Can goes for a third. Look, they never expect the individual to swing out a third time after the first 2 die.
You know what's crazy though is that Poo One Tap has lived long enough that they're 1 skill away from actually having knives, which would probably be devastating for DXG potentially, as we will wait for
30 seconds left.
potentially the plant going in here. Yes I Can does go down, and now Poo One Tap able to have the blades out, waiting for them to just arrive. May even like just go up to heaven as to overwhelm them. Kuhn will start dropping some smoke, see if they can create some angles for them.
One
But
enemy remaining.
paranoia comes out, but it doesn't matter. They can't see it. They get 1 out of the 1, and Poo One Tap will get the ace.
Going out window. Oh no, are they going to plant B? Although Division X was the one team to plant B where I actually liked it, so I'll hold my criticism.
They had guns. They have guns.
They're inching into B now. Ooh, that was a lot of damage there. You have to get away from the aftershock too, or else you are going to be going down and caught through the smoke. Not 1, but 2 by Crows there. Division X, they're going to lose Fog on the site. Suddenly, they only have their players out mid, and you can easily push onto these. 2 flashpoints at the ready. Rambutan trying to stall this out long as possible, but through the smoke, you're not going to be able to
That's
spray
it.
down much, and that is it for the 4th time in 2 days. X10 will take a map in overtime, and this time, it'll give him the